When she was in her teens, we felt like maybe Pathfinder Village would be a place that we should think about for Linda when we were of an age where we could no longer care for Linda. And we felt that Linda would probably be with us for a number of years before we considered Pathfinder. And that was our thinking until we came to visit Pathfinder. And our first visit was probably 2 or 3 years before Linda became a resident here. And as we learned more about Pathfinder Village and learned more about Linda and her needs, I think that we began to change our thinking and realized that the time to make a transition, albeit a tough transition to think about, was more like when she finished high school at age 21 than, let's say, age 40 or 45, when we could no longer care for Linda. And we think by hindsight that was exactly the right time.
What's unique about Pathfinder and why it's such a good fit is simply because the population are all Down syndrome, and within, of course, there's a large range within that population, but that's what made it so good for Linda. She has some passions. She's passionate about sports, she's passionate about music, and the Pathfinder Village staff understand this, and they have tapped her love of these things and others, and they've tapped a potential and really some gifts in Linda, and they've nurtured them. As far as the sports go, she's a baseball nut. They found her a job at the Baseball Hall of Fame. It's a 1-day-a-week volunteer job. It means the world to Linda. And music is a passion of hers, and she can play the piano. She's been able to continue with piano lessons. They give her opportunities to perform. So all of these wonderful potentials that they've tapped have really given her a sense of confidence and independence. These are things she loves to do. She's really becoming the person that she wants to become.
She clearly views Pathfinder as a home. Hudson House, her house, as a home. And she'd say that, well, she also has a home in New Jersey when she's home with us on a holiday or for vacation. But here at Pathfinder, she has a home, and I think that she's an integral part of that home. She knows the people. She knows not only the people in her Hudson house, she knows the entire village. So Linda has really spread out her wings since she's been here, and that's very different from what would have happened had she stayed at home.
She definitely enjoys this independence, and the independence of being able to go not just within Hudson House, but to walk from house to house as she wishes, to visit with friends, and she does this frequently. And they have so many outings, the social life is just built right into the fabric of Pathfinder, and that is a kick for her, and such a natural way to have a social life. She would lack the maturity that she has now if she were living at home, and the opportunity, for sure, for growth.
I guess any advice I might have for parents would be to try to get over the next few months in your thinking and look longer term, and you know, kind of project ahead and say, how will I care, or we ensure the care of our son or daughter when we might no longer be around.
It's really important to go ahead and make that decision early, because I think it's really true. A person won't adjust as well after about age 21 is perfect, because they're out of school. Much later than that, anybody would tend to get set in his or her ways, and so that's why I think the thinking needs to come early and acted upon early, but think long term. There will be fears. We had fears and doubts and worries. And my biggest advice would be, don't give in to those fears and doubts and worries. Just go for it, because at Pathfinder Village, your child will be safe and will be nurtured, will be loved and respected. I can assure any parent that.